Dog Splinter here for some more mini painting. And it's Friday. So cheers to that. Cheers to Friday. Because, you know, it's Friday. Nothing new anyway. But yeah, we're gonna paint some more minis. And actually, we're joined with two of the Putty Cats already. There's the Bruce at the bottom of my only fan. And we got our little orange terror, Tally the Terror. She's cute, sweet, dumb, terrorist. Got some of the kitties hanging out. Surprised you're hanging out. Oh, oh. Whoa, and we got raided. Whoa, look at that. Well, next, thanks for the raid. Oh, my lordy, lordy, lordy. Just the perfect time, because we're just starting her up. Just starting her up. We haven't even gotten into, like, what we're doing yet here. Hello, hello. Thank you for the raid. Welcome in. We're going to paint some little miniatures for the tabletop game that I play. So, yeah, we're gonna just say, yeah, but I was just saying, like, we have two of the kitties here. We got Bruce the Chonk, the big fat man. He's sitting at my only fan. And we got, you know, Tally the Terror. She's adorable, she's sweet, she's cute, she's soft, but she's also a terrorist. I swear by it. For longer than I expected, I'll be lurking. Well, thank you. Go take a chill pill from... Oh, man, I already have an ad break in like 2 minutes. Where's snooze that? But yeah, so, okay, we're kind of getting set up here for... a little painting. So today, our next badge hopefully doesn't take us a month to do. It's reversed on this camera, but we are doing the clan support star. Is it reversed? Nope, it's not reversed on that camera, so that's good to know. Yeah. Star, 5 mechs. We got our 5 here. We got the night gear. He's kind of he's a big boy. Well, then we got our Black Lantern. Our linebacker. So these, I primed everything up. I had a big stockpile. I'm like, oh, let's get everything primed so that when I get to it, it's like we could paint it. Battle Cobra. And our Arctic Cheetah, which this little bugger won me a match a few weeks ago. This little bugger's great. He can just zip around and like, pew, 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 pew. Zip around, and it's hard to hit him, so yeah. And so we're doing a base coat of this nice hot pink called, you see the name there maybe, Emperor's Children. Hey, 3 months. Thank you, my man. I appreciate that. It's pretty good. Thank you, buddy. Yeah, we're gonna do this hot pink. And then we're gonna do, for like the guns and all that stuff and the other little metallic moving parts, you'll see, we're doing this Auric Armor Gold. And then I've got plenty of good ideas for the actual accent color, but I haven't settled what on yet. But we'll, as we get the pink on and as we get the gold on, we'll see how it goes. And yeah, and we'll eventually settle on an accent color. So with that in due, let's get ready to paint some robots. Those cheeky robots. We're gonna scoot you guys over here. You shit's coming over here. We're gonna start from the smallest to biggest. So our Arctic Cheetah's the smallest boy. Got a clean little cup here. It's scented. My magic that I do. Say magic, but I hate these Game Workshop paints in their pots. Oh, it's chesty.
No stairway. Denied.
Hells yeah. You know what? I need to, you know, obviously the raid came from Nyx, but I still gotta give her an S. Gotta give her an S. And then the next, well, yeah. I got my keyboard all the way to the side here. And we got to give Chesty, our buddy, a shout out. Chester is great times, awesome funs. And the Cult of the Poop Sock all started there in one night of Mario Kart, like Nick said. These people, they're cool. They're cool peeps. Nice. That might be enough for now. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see if that's enough. So we need our airbrush thinner. Some ish over here. Pour some of that. Back to lurking. Kids have chores. Starting dinner. You get them chores and kids and dinner all wrangled up, buddy. That might be too thin. We'll add some more paint. That's all right. I'm actually kind of getting low on that one. I've used quite a bit of that paint. Yeah, nice and thin. Gotta get her thin. Oh no. It starts in 2 minutes. No. Well, before, since we got an ad break in 2 minutes, started too early. People missing out on ad time. No, we'll be at this spraying for this little bit. All right, we got that nice and thinned. We got our first victim chosen, our Arctic cheetah. Get that over there. I should get my prostate exam glove on. Ready for that. Get a mask on. Boom. And get our airbrush up and firing. Oh, that should be enough. Dribbling. We're dribbling. Put that on there so I don't accidentally spill that all over the place. Let's get started. Sticky. I thought I got that fixed. Just this light a little bit over here. Good. Oh, I looked right into that light bulb. Not good. We got ad break starting in 8 seconds here. So hang on. We'll get through. It should be short. Yeah, that looks beautiful. I could probably bring this down a little bit more. I think we got a good coverage everywhere. Love it. Hmm. Let's tuck you around the corner there. Next up, we'll be bringing in the Battle Cobra for the base coating. Actually, we'll bring it. While we're on ad break. And see here in a second. We're back from ad break, but you know, we got our first little guy here. All nice and pink. Yeah, we're moving on to our Battle Cobra. I got lost in the raid. Hey, well, hey, that's all right. Welcome in. Thanks for raiding. Or joining the raid. We're just doing a little, you know, miniature battle mech painting. Nothing crazy. I don't know why I went up to the arm. I usually did the legs first, but okay, here we are. Things getting a little sticky. Oh, gotta get them pits. And your butt. Looks good. A little once over quick looky. So glad I got an airbrush. It makes the base coating part just so much easier and faster. Say, hey, look at that. I got the main color. Now I can start working on the finer details. Ooh, I forgot who we just grabbed here. This is our black lantern. Lantern. I don't know. I'm thirsty. I need more beer. Gotta clean the end of my airbrush tip here after this guy.
Don't overthink things, baby, 'cause I know that you do. You've been a
Still got plenty of
stranger
paint left.
lately.
Good looking. Yeah, it probably needs to be cleaned a little bit there.
Easy come, easy go. No need to fight about it. Easy come, easy go. No stress, I'm good without it. Easy come, easy go.
Everything a quick once over.
Easy come, easy go. You know my love is no sweat. It's no sweat.
Hand cramp. Haven't airbrushed in a while.
Easy come, easy go. Easy come, easy go. Easy come, easy go.
Alright.
Easy come,
Give her a once over.
easy come, easy go. Don't overthink things, baby, 'cause I know that you do. You've been a stranger lately, and I know that's not you. Easy come, easy go. No need to fight about it. Easy come, easy go. No stress, I'm good without it. Easy come, easy go. Let's keep it fun and simple. Easy come, easy go. You know my loving is no sweat.
Alright.
It's no sweat.
I think I'm happy with our Battle Cobra coat. Go to our linebacker next. This guy's just, I love the linebacker. He's just a mean looking guy. He's got these missiles. I guess different variations. Well, it looks like it could be PPCs or very large lasers. Offhand, not quite sure. But it's clan mech, probably designed to melt your face. I figure out what kind of basing I want to do for these guys. What the terrain on their hex. That's always I always try to make it a little bit different. I'm at a certain point where I basically have made most, I guess, kind of terrains that you would see. I get under here. So I was gonna give that tip a little cleaning. this extra gunk out of here. Dried up. Yeah, a little build up. It's not fully loose yet, huh? Maybe some grape. Oop, I was just talking to my microphone off there, so nobody was hearing me. Yeah, we gotta clean this bad boy out. So dump the rest of that out. Little paper towel here. Try to most of that out as we can. Paper towel. We got most of it out. Yeah. Later, probably. Now we're gonna get some of our airbrush cleaner. Scrub it good. Hey! It's a sexy truck. Well, we're about to get to the brushing stage, actually, where we just finished airbrushing. So they are very. See the tops of them. We got our pink done. They're very, very pink. Yeah, now we cleaning. Now we got to clean the airbrush. My trigger's already gunked up as it is. For some reason, it gets a little sticky after a bit, but everything else still works pretty good. So yeah, we'll get her cleaned out. On the cleaner through, put her away. Then yeah, start brushing our metallics. Starting with the gold. Get the gold on most of them, and we'll see how long golding all 5 of these guys takes. But then after the gold, we'll have to finally decide on an accent to choose. I've got a good idea from Tuck Truck there about making like a strawberry shortcake, yeah, something like that. Those like little ice cream bars, like the crunches around it. I think I make the terrain actually look pretty well like that. Tempting. I've got this kind of like the perfect creamy color. This bone white. Toppy airbrushes. Oh, I just see my OBS disconnected. That son of a bitch. Son of a strawberry shortcake bar. There we go. Tuck Truck knows what's up. That's why he's the mod. Or my dumbass can't remember anything. Slimy in there too. Let's get you cleaned up. That's the worst part about airbrushing. Especially a cheap airbrush. There we go. Alright, I think looking good. Take apart, let some of this part soak in the cleaner. So after streaming I can finish cleaning that up. I think we're Oh, you don't want to stick anymore now? You're done sticking? I see how it is. Shithead. Okay. We can turn that off. That's... You know, a new piece of paper towel. You should get some, like, small ultrasonic cleaner for so... Yeah, I do. I need to look into that, actually. I was thinking about that the other day. Because I don't want to soak it in alcohol, and otherwise I've just been using the airbrush cleaner. But yeah, now that's... Oh, we got a little pink on here. Thanks. Yeah, I'm going to have to... And I think those kits aren't really too terrible expensive either. Really good way just to kind of deep clean. I've been using this for a little bit now. Put you over here. It looks pretty clean in there, so alright. We're gonna put this stuff aside. Da-da. That break ends in a minute and a half. No! Dun, dun, dun. Don't need that anymore. Don't need that glove anymore. Except for wet palettes. These can be put aside. We're gonna need... I think... Oh, 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 almost went overboard. Metallic brush. Yeah, so we're gonna get ready. Start doing some of our gold. Baking shit. No first. What do you mean no first? Oh. There he is. He's right there. He's right there. Bruce, you are demanded on stream. Ah, bud. Oh, there's that paddle foot. I don't know if it can be seen, but he paddle foots. Oh, buddy, come here. Oh, yeah. Oh. You chunky boy. Let's get this a little bit bigger. Bruce, you're wanted on the stream. No, that's my... No, don't chew on that. Like I will eat your stream. Yeah. Mr. Bruce. He is the chunkiest of chunks. The duty of dudes when it comes to cats. He's a good boy. Oh, good boy. And there's furs just flying everywhere. Everywhere. Yeah. Do you like being a Steam or not Steam, a Twitch redemption, Bruce? He's like, yeah, I'm done with this, man. Pets, scritches, loves, my God. Oh. Not only do we paint Battletech miniatures around here, we play with a fat cat who weighs 26 pounds. And he should be 16 pounds, so. Like 25, 26. I don't know. He's like 10 pounds overweight, basically. You chunk of boy. Oh. Oh, and can't see it because of my only fan. Let's get that. I do like having the air blowing out of the room. Oh, there's the hydrate. But Tally's there in the corner on the pedestal. Who gave me that hydrate? Shh. And then Chester gave it the nice. Yes, hydrate for the shaft. Hydration is key, my. Hydration is key. Ah. Yeah. So, I need to get this. I need to get my. I'll shrink my screen down. We got the kitties in the background. We're good. It's alright. Let's get me down back in the corner as we have to readjust this light. But, your cat is eating a bag. He's licking it. He does that. Hey, Bruce, leave my Battletech bag alone. That carries my shit. You don't. Why? You cats always are finding shit to chew on or get into that you really don't need to, and it drives me fucking nuts. We need to get the wet palette ready. Or I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna go around the corner to my bathroom here. Get it all wet. Moist. Everybody loves a nice moist wet palette. I know too many people who hate the word moist, and I'm like, I don't know, I find it a satisfying word. Moist. Like this guy. Spongy sponge, absorb the water. Go. The water would get a little bit warmer, a little bit quicker. That would be nice. Makes it a little bit more porous. Let's got a little parchment paper wet here. Should probably change the smart soon. I've got like 2 holes in it. You know what I gotta say though, I bought this Army Painter wet palette set, and I'm only on my like 2nd sheet, soon to be 3rd. And I've got like, I don't know, 48 more left to go. So, you know, not too bad. Come on, get on there smooth. Some air pockets. Boom. Palette, that's wet. Let's see, my little dropper. I need to refill that. Get a little water in there. Okay, so some air pockets. We need to get those. Be gone, pockets of air. Be gone. You know, again, Chuck, this is why you're the main mod. Like you warned me of the shits that my cats are doing that I'm even unaware of. Cat, please to the cats even. Good job, man. You'll get a 10-cent raise in about 5 years. I promise you. Keep up the good work. Make sure we got enough moisture in this Biznich. There we go. A little bit more over here. Oh! It's my buddy Striker. What's up? Yo, peeps. Peeps. I'm gonna shout out Striker here. If you like Mr. DJ, if you like DJ music going on, I mean he's playing it all. Striker guy here. Killer music, killer DJ dude. Love it. Yeah, check him out. Check out that Striker. He's awesome. Personal buddy, known him for a long time. Good guy. Good guy. Yeah, that's right, buddy. That's right, buddy. I got you. Let's say you've been gone for a while. So where you been? Where's my beats? Unless Twitch just doesn't notify me. I don't know. These things happen. He's cute too. He's adorable. He's also my giraffe lover. Long story behind that, but you know, we'll just give it a little tease about that. So where's my gold paint? My gold paint right here. Before we start getting started on our gold, it's been about an hour. I like to get up, stretch every hour, move around. But yeah, we're gonna start getting our metallics on our nice pinky boys. So I'm gonna throw that BRB screen on for a few here and just sit back, enjoy the background music, and we'll be back shortly.
The place you it's so it's too yeah. Seen the place you it's so it's too yeah.
We are back. Let's get that BRBS screen off. Boom. We see Bruce is taking over the pedestal here in the background. He's the king of his world. Just chilling. Being a dude, staring at the wall. Because, you know, I don't know. That's what cats do. Just stare off into the wilderness. Just like, yeah, this wall's nice. This is cool. Husband's grinding the passway, so going through that. Longer stream tonight to make up for the downtime. Aw, oh, bummer, dude. Oh, that sucks to hear. Like me some Striker streams. But yeah, let's we need to start getting going on our gold here. Let's put our cheetahs away because I don't need those. I actually no, I'm gonna need those because I need to, now that we're done airbrushing, I need to adjust the camera. Got my X. Marks the spot. It's you. See, usually I've got it like right here. Bumping my head. So let's see here. There's like so many layers on this now. I do so much airbrush on this. It's all caked on. Put our X there. I think we need to bring you more right there. Just a second to get this all adjusted, everyone. Thanks a lot. It was all family drama. It's been a whole thing. Yeah, that's that shit's always a pain in the ass. I think I need to bring it down a bit more still. Yeah, I think that's where I about have it. I think that's where we're about to have it. All right, now we can take up the cheaters. Let me know if it does too much of the auto zooming. That means I have it down too low. Hopefully we don't have that issue. Let's give that a... Okay, do I have a mixer ball on that? Make sure. A little electric mixer over here on the side. Get that start stirring up. Mix it up a little bit, but good to go. Drippy drop, motherfuckers. Come on. Give me a drip drop. Give me a drip drop. Metallic paint's so goddamn thick. Good. We'll start with that for now. This lighting a little bit here. Move you. There we go. Make sure I can still see my OBS preview. Stay! It's supposed to be a bendable neck that's not very standy stilly. Yeah, that'll work. Oh. Got a little too wet. Get all the paint in it. Look at that thick chunk. Alright, we'll see how that goes. That I got a little bit too wet. Yeah, our little metallic areas. We're gonna do this gold. I like to do the metallic areas, any of the like the little maybe moving parts, little ball joints, weapons. move shit around here. There we go. So I want to be able to make sure I can see. I'm not getting out of screen here. Let's get you thick chunk out of there. I think we'll do this little spot on the foot. Alright, back the legs. We got some jump jets, looks like here, so we're gonna gold them up. He's got a little bit of a heat vent on his butt, so we'll get his tushy a little gold in there. Alright. I think we're good on that leg. Our metallic parts. Okay, we'll start over here. Other side. Gold butt. Gotta love a gold butt. It's a little bit of a golden crotch too. Golden butt, golden crotch. Alright, now we'll start with one of the arms here. Nice pink mix. I got a pink Marauder 2. It's a wild color for wild people. Yeah, I actually, this pink I used on another scheme that I call the Cotton Candy Boys, which I used like a blue contrast on a bunch. I actually made like 20 of these guys in this color scheme, and I used this pink as an accent, and I did a copper for the metallic. They look like cotton candy, and I'm like, I want to use that pink for a base color. So you know, these clan boys are gonna be fabulous. Yeah, we're gonna. What, Tally? You've been fed. Don't you come yelling in here, yelling at me. You're so demanding. You know that? Yeah, you, Squeaky. Cats, I tell you, man. I think they just rule the place. Well, they kind of do. Hey, no, go scratch that chair. That's the chair you can scratch. This is my chair I don't want you to scratch, but it's been pretty scratched up. So let's not scratch it up anymore. Please, thank you. Fucking cats, man. I don't know, Talia, the little orange one, she's vocal. Every morning, I mean, I shit you not, every fucking morning. I mean, we have pretty much, I'm a very routine person, and so as I'm downstairs starting to get things ready for the day, she's in the middle of the kitchen just row, and just happy and purring, and it's just like, oh my god, this is the greatest thing ever. You guys are awake. Well, at least I'm awake and getting moving and stuff like that. She's like, give me the pets. I'm like, okay, all the pets for you. Calm down. She's so soft. And the fact that she's an orange tabby that's a female, also very rare. I won't say very rare, but it's rare. But yeah, we're doing that whole arm joint right here. Gold. Fuck yeah. That's a big moving part. Yeah. Oh, this gold is looking great with this pink. I'm not gonna lie, I'm already loving it. I'm like, I'm like, next batch, and I'm like looking at my colors. I'm like, this is the shit that I'm gonna choose. Hopefully it looks good. And I'm like, yeah, I'm loving this gold on this pink. It's looking fantastic. Get in here a little bit better. I think he has a little laser right here. Something on this arm. We'll just gold you. Pixels. I think about it. I haven't wetted my brush in a while. If I rinse off some of this paint, it's probably starting to harden. Is there inner sphere fanboy? They are pink like chewing gum. They shall be chewed like chewing gum and spat out kapah. I mean, I like everything, but I kind of like my clans. And I actually get to go play every Wednesday at the game shop, actually, just down the road from me. And a lot of people come in. They play a certain format, kind of like a tourney format, but pretty casual. It's pretty fun. Make some lists. I like my clan. And then some people are like, yeah, the Mad Cat. I'm like, Timberwolf. It's the Timberwolf. Fantastic. Looking fantastic already, bud. Look at you. Just look at you. To be honest, I'm a huge Nova, Supernova, and Eben Jag fan. I love, I actually, the Nova usually gets put into, almost every clan list that I do. Because the thing is just, it's great. And the Supernova is fantastic too. I think we're done with that arm. So we'll go to the next arm. Have to put some more gold on his soon. Run low. You awkward looking fists, bud. That's all I gotta say about that. think I'm gonna do that square there gold. Just blank. Yep. Way more on that brush than I wanted to. That's all right. That should be enough on the palette for now. Usually just a nice cheap brush for my metallics. I get a little used and abused. If you feel like playing Drunken Tech, use the Marauder 2 4H with rockets. Ooh. That sounds fun, actually. There's a thing in MechWarrior Online. I bought... I don't think which one it was. Oh, it was the Marauder 4H with rockets. Now I just remembered it. I did that for a little bit, and but I don't. Yeah, no, it wasn't the. I think no, it wasn't the Marauder 4H. But there was something 4H and had like a bunch of rockets. I can't remember which mech was in MechWarrior Online, and it was pretty fun at first. But then I ended up switching the rockets to something else. It's like just like a big missile. I cannot think. I really putzed around with the build on that one. Yeah, I don't know. Still some MMO, but I prefer using the Night Star with MRM 120s. Yeah, it might have been the Marauder 4H the rocks. I know I got one and had the rockets, and I ended up taking the rockets out and switching to something else. But it's been a little bit, so I forget which mech it was. Oof. Oh, lordy. Lordy, lordy. That's cute. Just got a text from the wife. She just finished up her stuff for student loans, and $350 a month. It's like, mamma mia. This is why I bought all my toys this summer, because I'm like, hey, you're gonna have to start paying those back. It's been nice not having make payments to that, but it's time. This is why I remain an uneducated fool. I'm too poor to go get an education. Think of all the mechs you could buy with that gun. I have the Mercenary Kickstarter. I have a shit ton of mechs coming. And I have a 3D printer. That's why I bought a 3D printer. I was like, this is my last hoorah before... No. And, you know... And then her insurance went up. You know, she totaled her car. And now she's like, we should try to get on your insurance and bundle. I'm like, babe, I'm trying to get you this for like years. We're like an insurance agent. It's time. Time to move on. Time to be broke again. That's okay. We can afford this shit. I just can't have any more fun toys. Well, it sure feels lovely to live in a country with free education. Well, technically, here in the lovely state of Minnesota, they do have, like, I think the community colleges are like free-ish or kind of pretty much free with some new thing in legislation that passed. I'm not 100% sure, but it's I know, like, our neighboring states are like, what? Minnesotans aren't gonna come to our states for college anymore. It's like, yeah, well, that's because our shit's, I think it's just like basic community college, I think is tuition free we passed for, depending on your income, I believe, but yeah, it's, there's a reason. I mean, I went to college for 3 days. And on the third day, they're like, yeah, your financial aid's not going through. And I'm like, okay, deuces, y'all. And that's my college experience. That's my college experience. See, I can see those arm rotaties. We're gonna get those in there. All right, I think I've got all the gold metallic that I want. The coverage all looks pretty good. The metallics, I usually never have to do another coat on. It seems like those always cover pretty good. Well, it depends on the color, but they always seem to cover pretty well. So I think we're gonna move on to our next baddie. I like that. That golden, I think the gold and pink goes pretty well together. I think it's pretty good. So our next smallest, because I like to go small to big, is our Battle Cobra. Arctic Cheetah, he had a lot of little things. I'm like, this? Yeah, we'll get this nice and gold right here. All right, let's see here. This guy. Get some few gold of the wet palette. How's our wet palettes? Need a little more? We're still sitting pretty good on moisture. She's still pretty moist. Oh, that ball joint down here. We'll get that. I think we'll try to get this whole little. Probably not gonna be able to see what I'm doing here. It's kind of on the inside of the leg, but got a little ball joint up kind of by the knee. You're so golden, my man. What do I want to do? That whole joint up there, gold? I think we will. Gotta get him blinging. Bruce, you gonna body slam Tally? Almost. Almost. Almost just jumped right on her. Oh my god. Bruce. I think the cats are gonna get into some shenanigans. At that chunky leg. At that chunky hip. It's the hip. Oof. I don't have to get perfect because some areas are not going to be seen. Obviously.
I think I'm poor because I'm gonna get 400 at 20 quid a month. Now goes on what we need and not what we want. We have to spend it on food and electric and gas. The electric
There we go. I think we have everything on his back done.
And Dad puts a fiver on every so often. And when we run out of electric,
God, he's got a lot of vents. A lot of vents.
shuts off. So for battery power stuff and candles. And the gas, when that runs out, the whole house is freezing.
think just gonna do first kind of line tip of our gun here. Get a little more gold on the palette. Feeling pretty good on moisture wise. Give me a good droop. There we go. That worked out nicely. Let's put you on that towel over there. I say you shouldn't do this to your brush, but this is part of a $7 brush pack, which this thing's been going strong for almost a year now. And I actually might go buy another pack of these little brushes, or a couple of them are finally getting to their point where it's like, should probably retire them, but they hold up. Ooh, yeah, I want to get right. There we go. That's all I'm going to do with the arms. Start getting on the torso here now. Little vents. Got a laser on the top of his head. Oh. Do the spot gold here too. Why not? All right, I think our Battle Cobra. I think I got all the parts that I want to do metallic on for him. Everything looks pretty covered good. I'm ready to move on to our next boy. Size-wise, big-wise, right with our Black Lantern. Lantern. I'm going with Black Lantern. But before we start this bad boy, we're coming up in hour 2. We're going to take a quick fiver. Let's go outside, take a toke. Do I need to grab another beer? I will need another beer. Also, give the eyes a little bit of a rest, focusing in. Oh, okay, glasses. Okay, this is the part that I hate. Oof. And we're adjusting. Yeah, we'll give the eyes a few minutes. We'll be back in just a few. Stretch, take a joke, relax the eyes for a second. We'll be back within 5, so stick around, enjoy the music, and we'll be back for some more painting. We my goal is to get the metallic on all 3 of these guys, so I'm gonna try to get that done tonight here. So we shall return. I'm back here, so let's take that BRB off. Alright. I was wondering, like, you know, I feel like the lighting's just a little off in the room, and I'm walking in, I'm like, oh, I don't have the overhead light on. That makes sense. So, as I was on a little break, sitting on the patio, fantastic, beautiful day up, beautiful day. There's no Canadian wildfire smoke, fucking fantastic, great. But I'm sitting there, and all of a sudden there's all this, like, squawking in the maple tree that's right on the corner outside my thing, and there's like squirrels going at it. I'm like, what the fuck's going on? So all of a sudden all the cats are at the patio door going, so that, and I'm at looking at the tree going, and there's like squawking and rustling, and the one squirrel falls out of the goddamn tree, plops down, and he's down on the ground like, grunting, and squirrels up, and I was like, I'm like, did I just like witness like a turf war of squirrels going on here? I'm like, Jesus, calm down, tree rats. Simmer your shit. Can I just sit on my patio for a second, relax? Thought y'all guys are like having a war up in my tree. But that's all I have to really fun stuff that I have to share. Squirrel turf war. All right. Our next schmo. Should be. It doesn't need to be up a little more. Maybe it needs to be back a little more. That looks a little bit better. I'm headbutting this fucking thing. Yeah, I think that's the spot we're usually at. Can we get right to the other side? It doesn't look too bad. It was tough to get into that one. That's for sure. Alright, let's get this other foot. So the front, we can't see anything. The back, we already got that one. Yeah. Ball joint at the knee. Ooh, bump chip. Palette needs a little bit. A little water. A little drippy drips and added in here. Alright, the legs and the lower center torso on both sides, I believe, are done. Let's start with our arm. If I would do any more golden talc on the gun arm there. Probably think I won't, because I'm gonna... You know, maybe... Wait, we'll do... one more port gold on the side here. I'll do this little piece right here. All right, we'll go to the other arm now. First tip, and just the tip. Get you cleaned up a little bit there, bud. get little vents. Gotta get those heat sinks golden. Then a little ball socket up in here. I'm gonna get that as much as we can. Right, the arms. Oh, actually, hold on. Got a little heat sink down there. Heat sink right there. The heat sink over there, but I'm not worried about that because you're not gonna be able to see that. All right, I think. Let's focus on the backside here. So, backside. I want to get these little vents here. All right, to our front torso now. Missile pods. I just want to get inside the missile pod. I want to the outside batch, the layer. Yes. Okay, I got a funky mold line there. That's all right. Using a smaller brush to get in there, but that's right. It works. So I smudged some gold on the. Yeah. More than likely that will get painted over. And I think that's everything for our black laner. Or lanner. I really don't know the best pronunciation for that one, but yeah, I think that's all our metallic parts that we're gonna do. We do the Night Gear or the linebacker next. We'll do the linebacker. We'll do the linebacker. kind of just looks like a beefed up Timberwolf, honestly. I got the same arms. This torso. A little bit different. All right, let's go. Let's see. The actual legs. The only thing I really would do on these legs would just kind of be right at this ball joint.
You're my boy, Blue!
Oh! Good evening, Mr. Blue! You my boy, Blue. You my boy. How's it going, my man? You know, I see a cat. I'm doing good. Thanks. And, yeah, this guy. He's a good guy. Streams a lot of Sea of Thieves. Good buddy of my old man. Becoming a buddy of mine. Blue's a good guy. I'll give a shout out to Blue. And yeah, that is the Tiny Terrace Tally, we call her. TTT. Tiny Terrace Tally, yeah. Triple T. She is triple T. Just a little tiny terror. But she's sweet, cute, and dumber than a box of rocks. Suppose I could, like, right here. Old man needs to get his ass in gear and play games. Yeah, he probably does. I haven't, actually, I haven't been over to where he works, lately, so I haven't actually, like, seen him. I should talk to him the other day. Did he tell you about the piss bottle story, Blue? That's the question. Last time you spoke to him. If he hasn't, asked him about the piss bottles. Ooh, he's got vents on his booty. Golden booty.
Take it or leave it, but I know you need it.
Oof.
I can see it.
Look at that.
You are my love,
This little
and
ball
my
joint. This
turn
is
up the feeling into a fever. Make you a
just kind of get it decently. So I can't really see it too much. And there's just a little bit. We'll make too much of a mess. Ah, yeah, okay, good. So. I think the song I'm doing the legs. There's really not too many of what I would consider my metallic parts to paint. So yeah, we'll jump right to the arms. Oh, actually, these guys got like nice missile spots on this. Looking cool. ADD squirrel, what? Yeah, Blue, you missed it when I came back from my a break. There was like a war with squirrels in the trees outside of like my little patio, and like one squirrel like falling to the ground. I was like going all crazy, like I'm like and then crawled back up, and there was all this rustle. I'm like, I was like, ooh, the cats were like, ooh. It was nuts. Squirrel turf war, man. Thought I'd just share that story one more time quick with you. Getting addicted to Starfield, jeez. I haven't started it yet. I gotta finish Boulder Gates 3. I refuse to start Starfield until I finish Boulder's Gate, which I'm really close to actually. I've got not too much left to wrap up in Act 3, and I'm pretty much basically ready for the last fight and stuff like that, but yeah, I can't do it. Can't do Starfield until I finish Baldur's Gate. My god, my Baldur's Gate is kind of insane. For anyone that's been playing it knows anything about it, I've been running an Oathbreaker, Paladin, Necromancer, and I ended up, I'm level 12 now, so I did 2 points Oathbreaker, Paladin, and then the other 10 have all been in Wizardry and mostly Necromancy stuff. So I did a thing that gave me a new spell that like lets me summon like 4 additional ghouls. I finished up a thing for that. Without again giving any spoilers. And it's nice because those are 4 additional. I don't actually have to control. They just do their own thing. I'm like, great. Because, and I forget where I did something. I don't know if it was like from leveling up in a feat, but I was able to, like, I can do one more like undead summon compared to my stuff. So like I can do like 4 of like the higher tier thralls, which you should only be able to do like 3. I do 4 of those, and I think I got like 2 other kind of like minions I can summon on that my guy, and then Shadowheart, she can summon a mummy, and basically with all this other shit I can like, on top of like me and my 3 companions of 4, I can like summon like another like 12 companions to help fight with me. It's like, Jesus Christ. Ridiculous. I'm like, alright, I'm ready. Ready for endgame. I think that's all we're gonna do on that arm. Go to our other arm, which is like the same as that arm. I have to actually look at the stats, but I think the linebacker is basically an assault version of the Timberwolf, pretty much. Timberwolf's a heavy, and I think this guy might be an assault, but I'm not sure. You won't quote me. Not 100%. Don't memorize all of the mechs. There's too many. I have to label them. Boomskis. Alright, I think that arm is done. Yeah. Everything queued up. So let's get that washed off. Start on this torso. Back side first. Move to the front. Not too much. Yeah, backside's done. Let's worry about smudging the outside for this because I want to paint the outside I know for that with the accent when I finally choose it.
Don't you ever wanna hide away? Have you ever planned a great escape? Come on and let me take you on an escapade with
tricky missile pods to get at. Yep. Bumping the fucking camera there. Ah, Jesus, bud. Yeah. Nice missile pods there. Nice and golden. Alright, I don't think we got too much left on this guy here. Just little vents up here.
I'm falling in love with you, and I had no intentions to. I never felt this way before. It's all brand new. Falling in love.
You've got a lot of awkward angles, Mr. Linebacker. Not a fan. Alright. Yeah. I think we're good on the metallics on this one. I think there's anything else I want to do on here. Or at least the gold. Our accent color come into play. So we're down to our night gear. This will be the last one we do of the gold. We're going to get the gold done, so that way our next stream of these guys, we will hopefully have our accent chosen. We're going to finish this guy up, and we'll wrap up. It still gives me time to finally really choose what I want to do. But before we start this guy, we're going to take one last break of the nights of the stream. A little fiver. I'm getting antsy. I did a lot of driving around today, and I'm struggling just sitting, and I need to go wander for a few minutes. So yeah. We shall return in a few. You hang tight, enjoy some of the background music, and we'll come back. We'll get the gold on this guy, and we'll raid someone. We'll go and do a raid. So, yeah. Be right back.
I never saw it coming. I couldn't read the signs. I don't know why I let you in this time. I must be blind. I guess I couldn't trust you, 'cause all you did was lie. Oh no, I have to keep you off my mind 'cause of you. I'm wired up, I don't want you. It's time for you to go. Oh, I never saw it coming. I couldn't read the signs. I don't know why I let you in this time. I must be blind. I guess I couldn't trust you, 'cause all you did was lie. Oh no, I have to get you off my mind. 'Cause of you, I'm wired up. I don't want you. It's time for you to go. Oh, you, I had it now. I don't want you. It's time for you to go. I don't want you. It's time for you to go.
We have returned. Let's get that BRB right off there. Boom, we're back. We got a tally in the pedestal. Little orange terror, still hanging out. Let's go pet her. She's cute. She's getting a little spicy. She's like, I've had enough of your shenanigans, human. Enough with thee. All right, so yeah, let's get on with our last boy here. Which one was this again? I forget. Night gear. Yeah, that's right. Ad break. Oh, the ad break. Oh man, I came back during an ad break. I guess I came back at a good time. Now there's an ad break, so yeah, we're back. We're rocking and rolling. Just having a look at the ad break in soon. Like, oh, went away at the good time. Timed that well. Accidentally, of course. But yeah, we're gonna metallic gold up our last guy here, the night gear, and we'll go find someone to raid. And yeah, and then we will. I might do some more Sunday of painting. I will be streaming Monday, but that's Mech Monday. Who knows what that will be? Could be Mech Warrior 5, could be Battletech. We could maybe do some more painting. Who knows? But I don't want to take a month to paint these guys like I did with my last batch. But it's been a busy month. I had a busy month. Didn't have much time to do a lot of painting. That is okay. Because soon the leaves are already falling, so that means soon winter's coming, and I'll have plenty of time to sit in the house while it's balls cold outside to paint my little miniatures, and then go play with my little miniatures every Wednesday. Inside leg one here, so you probably can't see what I'm doing, but the inside of the legs. Bane of my existence. A little bit more on the wet palette, just to make sure. That's weird. Like the inner leg and the outer leg have like a different little mechanism. Huh. I should clean that. Scoot a bunch of paint out. Sure, we'll just go right around that. Well, that's what we'll do. Alright. Time for the other leg. Oh, got a little spillage, I see. That's alright. Happy little accidents. Oh, there's way too much paint on that brush. Right, I think that's what I'm gonna do really on the legs. Doing the best I can without smudging up sides. No smudges, that's right. Oh. Oh, that got real sloppy. Son of a bitch. I can't really see too much. We'll probably be covering that over with an accident anyway. So yeah, let's go to our first arm here. This chunk's all getting the gold. Just a little bit more. Gold. All right. Little drops to the palette here. Ah. All right, I think we're done with the legs. Yeah, we're on that arm there. get in there as best I can. I think that part's going to be seen very much. I can see it from right here, I suppose, in the front. I think I can get that. And maybe we will do, yeah, do this little. This spot right there, and I think we'll call that arm done. Actually, let's just give kind of a bigger stroke area. Just another quick little once over. There we go. All right. Over here. Just the tip like usual. There's other spots that I want to get on the arm there. So we'll get our little elbow here. Now, this gold that I'm using, I actually plan on, I think I might do my urban mech lance pack next, and I plan on doing them all metallic paints. I think we're going to do the gold metallic as a base. And they're all different variants, so they'll have... I'll use the base color of the gold. And we'll do another metallic for the weapons, and then they'll have another... Each one will have a different metallic color for accents. So I think that will be the one that we're going to line up next after this batch. I think I've got good progress on this. You know, we're going to get... we get them all base coated with the pink. We're gonna have all the metallics done, then we just gotta go one by one with the accents. And then, I don't know, I still gotta figure out what I'm gonna do for like a base. Oh, I didn't do this. I wouldn't be surprised if when I start painting the accents, be like, hey, I didn't do this metallic on this side, on this one little part. But most of these guys have not been symmetrical further parts, like most of the inner sphere stuff usually is. I just like the shine it gives. Ugh, so good. And then just right here. And I think that's all the metallics I want to do. Heading off to watch TV for bed. Have a fantastic night weekend. Thank you, Blue, for stopping by. I hope you as well have a fantastic weekend. Yeah, we're finishing up here. We're just gonna do a quick show off, and I think we're gonna find someone to raid and end the streams, and maybe stream later this weekend. But here's our Battle Cobra that we did. Metallics on them. Our Arctic Cheetah. You know, yeah, our pink and gold. We got some work done today. Black Lantern. Planer. I don't know. We don't need to do that guy because we just did him. And, you know, our linebacker. Yeah. We got some good progress today. So, oh god, the adjustments to the glasses. My god. So, we're gonna go. Last time I did the painting, we raided Chester, but we're gonna go raid Striker. Because he's a cool dude. But yeah, I just want to thank everyone who stopped by and watched and painting. I'll try to do maybe some on Sunday. If I don't, well, I do Mech Mondays, which is something mech related. Could be painting, could be Battletech video games. Who knows? Who knows? And then, you know, hey, you know, I'm starting to export all these videos to my YouTube channels just so they're saved. So, you know, if you see them on YouTube and you coming over here watching, hey, thanks for watching. But, you know, Yeah, we're gonna wrap this shit up. And the next time we start painting these guys up, we'll do the accent. Get that done. And so, I don't know. Maybe we can get these guys done in like 2 streams. That might be pushing it because of the basing. But, you know, we might do a Sunday painting stream. We'll see what's going on. But we're gonna start this raid. So let's giddy on up. Let's raid some strike and let's get some music. Let's go boom, 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 baby. So, yeah. Thanks everyone for watching, and until next time, Dark Splinter signing out.